Good evening, Asgare. How are you looking forward to meet Brian Priske and David Hansko, despite the fact that you played with him only a few games? Thank you.
Yes, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a nice game. It will be nice to see Brian again, and it will be nice to see Hansi again. I didn't play that many games with Hansi. I think he played 5 or 6 games when I came. So, of course, it's going to be nice.
Only question.
If I may continue, do you realize that this is maybe the last chance to make points or to keep the chance to make it to another round? Thank you.
Last chance, I don't know. We have 3 more games, so it's not. Of course, it's going to be hard. It's a away game in Champions League. I think it doesn't matter where you play in the Champions League. Away, it's going to be tough. So we also expect a tough game tomorrow. But we come here to play our chance, and we are happy to be here, looking forward to it.
Any more questions for Asger? Then Asgi, you're free to go.
Go out, warm up.
And we can continue with the questions for Lars.
Good evening, Lars. Tell me, is it more an advantage or a difficulty for you to play against Brian and his team?
Of course, I know him. I know him better than some of the other guys I have been facing in the Champions League. But is it an advantage? I don't know, man. He's also in another country, in a different club, doing a little bit different sometimes than what he has been used to. So I don't know. It's not a thing for me. It's not a thing where I'm thinking, oh, that will be really, really nice because I know him very well, or that will be really difficult because I know him very well. So yeah, that is just how it is. It's not a big thing, honestly.
Is it true that Brian Priske wants to join you to Feyenoord as well?
That he wanted me to Feyenoord? No, I think it's a story. I think it's a story, and what happened in the past, I think we just leave it there because we know all how it went. Brian and Lucas went here as a duo, and he put in some other guys from Sweden assistant also. So I think we just leave it there. I think there's no reason to talk about speculation about should I been here or not.
What did you learn from him?
Oh, I learned a lot. Brian is a good guy. I was lucky to work with him in 2 occasions. First, we were assistants together in FC Midtjylland back in the days, and then he asked me to join him in Sparta also. Brian is a very very good guy. He's a very good and knowledge coach. He knows what he wants, and he's very eager to make it through the way he want to do it. And this is a big advantage for him. He knows exactly how he wanna do it defensively and offensively, and he will do everything in his power to do it. So I think there's a lot of things I can take from Brian, for sure.
Did you have a lot of contact still with him?
Not a lot, no. As you can see, I have been very busy, and it also seems that Brian has. So no, there's not been that much conversation since then.
Coach Brand said that you will not be friends tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Do you feel the same?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's. I think it's not a time. It's not a time when the game is on, no matter who you're playing and who you're facing. Last time it was a let's say a legend doing his work in Spain. This time it's another top coach standing next to me at the sideline, Brian Priske, and it's not time to be nice and be friends. I think if that was the case, I should sell the ice cream in the stadium to have friends and be nice to people during the game.
More questions?
Could you ever imagine that you two will meet in the Champions League as opponents?
Oh, it's really it's a big thing. It is, because we're coming from a small country. We are actually having a little bit of the same education in FC Midtjylland back in the days, as I said. Also Brian as a player, but me all the way through as a coach. So having been working together in the past also, and now facing each other, it was not the first on the list. If you asked me 2 years ago, this what would happen within the next couple of years. So of course it's a big thing. But in general, I'm just proud to be here with Sparta, because Sparta is also here for the first time in many years. We have all celebrated that, and now it's time to make another result.
Sport.
And what do you expect from Feyenoord and Brian Priske games?
I expect a very intensive Feyenoord team coming out, getting the crowd with them by being very intensive and very high-pressing team, put a lot of meters in the game, and try to punish us as fast as possible.
Do you miss the Brian in Sparta, especially in this moment when you are under the pressure because of results?
That's a tricky one, I think, because when you have a good relationship and have been working good together, I think there's something there you could always look back to and see what's going on. But that was also, let's say, the history. When Brian was here, he was the head coach, and we work very, very well together and make it work. And he obviously gave 2 championships to Sparta. So of course he's a big part of the history in Sparta. But I think it's difficult to say if I miss him when we are under pressure. We do everything we can with the staff around to get out of the pressure. But at the other hand, when you're in a club like Sparta, you're always under pressure, and if you don't win, it becomes a little bit more pressure. I think it's the same here in Feyenoord.
Thank you very much.
If there are no more questions, one more last question.
Did you already have time to meet Brian and to talk to him?
No. Last time I saw Brian when we were celebrating the championship in Park, so no.
Thank you very much, Lars.
Thank you.
That's it.